Your steering column looks like it has been ripped open. The plastic covers are hanging by wires, and the metal ignition cylinder looks mangled. You are staring at this damage in your driveway, wondering if you can just snap the plastic back together, cover up the exposed parts, and keep driving. The direct answer is no. This is not just a cosmetic issue. The damage you are seeing is a structural failure of the ignition lock housing. You cannot safely drive the vehicle in this condition because the steering lock mechanism is compromised. Let us break down exactly what happened here so you understand why tape and glue will not fix it. The part that failed is the ignition lock assembly. It is a cast metal housing, typically made from a brittle mixture of zinc and other metals. It is designed to be rigid, but it breaks easily under sideways force. On this 2015 Kia Soul, specifically on the trims that use a standard steel key, the ignition system does not use an electronic immobilizer. The key is just a piece of cut steel with no digital chip inside. The car is not looking for a coded signal. It is only looking for a mechanical turn to close a switch. Inside that lock housing, there is a small rectangular tab. This tab connects the key cylinder you turn to the electrical switch behind it. It just so happens that this rectangular tab is roughly the same shape and size as a standard computer plug. The person who damaged your car ripped off the plastic covers to get access, then used force to snap the top collar off the metal casting. This exposes the internal tab. They take a standard cable, slide the plug end onto the tab, and turn it like a screwdriver. Because there is no chip detection to stop the fuel pump, the engine starts. They did not hack a computer. They just took advantage of a weak spot in the metal design. Now, let us look at the repair. You must replace the entire lock cylinder set. You cannot weld this metal because it is too porous and will break again under vibration. To get the old assembly off, you have a few specific steps to follow. First, disconnect your negative battery terminal using a 10mm wrench. Since you are working right next to the airbag wiring, wait at least 15 minutes for the system capacitors to discharge. You do not want to trigger an accidental airbag deployment while hammering on the steering column. Once the power is off, you have to remove the mounting bolts. The factory secures these units using shear bolts. These are security bolts designed so the heads snap off when they are tightened at the factory, leaving a smooth, round cone that you cannot grip with a wrench. To remove them, you need a sharp center punch and a hammer. Place the punch on the outer edge of the smooth bolt head. Tap it carefully to make a divot, then angle the punch to drive the bolt counterclockwise. It takes patience. If that fails, some mechanics use a rotary tool to cut a slot in the head, then use a flathead screwdriver to back it out. After the old unit is off, you have a logistics problem to solve. The new lock cylinder comes with a random key code. If you install it straight out of the box, your door key will open the door, but it will not turn the ignition. You will be stuck carrying two different keys. To fix this, the new cylinder needs to be retumbled. This means taking the cylinder apart and swapping the small brass wafers inside to match the cuts on your existing door key. It is precise work involving tiny springs and grease. If you are not comfortable with that, take the new uninstalled part and your current key to a locksmith before you bolt anything to the car. Finally, check your vehicle identification number for a specific software update. The manufacturer released a logic change for the body control module. This update requires you to unlock the car with the remote fob to allow the engine to start. It adds an electronic layer of security, but it does not fix the broken metal housing you are staring at right now. You still need to do the mechanical repair first. Do not ignore the broken casting. That housing holds the steering column lock. If the broken pieces shift while you are driving, the steering wheel could lock up in a turn. Fix the metal first, then get the software update.